Let me ask you, have you ever felt like you are doing everything right in your relationship, but things are still feeling off? Maybe you're showing love in a way that your partner doesn't quite get. Well, you're not on this alone. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Real Talk with Jew. I'm Jew. And I'm so glad that you're here today because we are diving into a topic that is really close to my heart. Today, we are discussing love languages. Now, let me ask you, have you ever felt like you are doing everything right in your relationship, but things are still feeling off? Maybe you're showing love in a way that your partner doesn't quite get. Well, you're not on this alone. It's something a lot of people go through, and it usually comes down to love languages. In this video, we'll be breaking down what love languages are, how they affect relationships, and the way we often misinterpret them. So stay tuned because this is going to be a game changer. Hi, viewers. Welcome back. I am Jew, and this is Real Talk with Jew. What are love languages? Okay, let's start with the basics. What what is the meaning of love language? So the idea of love language was developed by Dr. Gray Chapman, and it basically refers to the different ways we express and receive love. Dr. Gray Chapman identified five main love languages, five, and understanding them can transform communication in your relationship to another level. It can transform your relationship. Okay, and here are the five love languages. Number one is word of affirmation. This is for people who need to hear you say, I love you, or give them the compliment or encouragement. It's all about using your words to say, I love you, you're great. They just want to hear the words. And number two is acts of service. These are people that your action speaks louder than what you say. It's like running errands for them, doing chores for them when you're supposed to cook. You help them do it, setting chairs in the house. Okay. Then number three is receiving gifts. This isn't a matter of being materialistic. It's about just the thoughtfulness of it. Okay. It can be something small. It just shows that you are thinking about them and um, they mean a lot to you. And number four is quality time. These ones are people that like to spend time with you. It makes them feel closer to you. You know, it's makes them feel like you have time for them. Okay, there's this connection they feel when they're with you. And number five is physical touch. Okay, these are people that like holding hands, kisses, those little physical touches. It makes them feel closer to you and make them feel loved. But don't get it wrong. Most people tend to have more than one love languages. Some people have one or two or three love languages, and these people are referred to as I refer to them as the specialized love language group. Okay, this is not official though. And there are other individuals that they feel connected to you through those five love languages, the five love languages. And I think I am one of those people that you have to speak all five languages for me to get connected to you. So these people are multilingual, like the multilingual kind of people, yeah. So I call them multilingual. Okay, so they understand love, they express love and accept love with the five languages. Okay, so why do we need to understand love languages, and what's the importance of understanding love language, and what's the advantages of understanding love languages? Okay, so understanding love languages is important because it helps you connect with your partner in a way that truly resonates with them, in a way they truly connect with. Okay. So imagine that you are someone who really values word of affirmation, but your partner is all about act of service. You might spend hours crafting a perfect love letter, but your partner might just feel unloved because they really don't value, word of affirmation. That's not what their love language is. That's not their trigger. Okay. That's not the key to their hearts, but things that you do around the house and how you help out, those kind of partner that will be in the kitchen and you're helping them with small thing while you're gisting with them. Yeah. So that's the key. It's about learning to love your partner in a way that they can feel, in a way that it's not about just showing love. It's a way that they're comfortable with accepting love. Okay. Because you and your partner speak different love languages, it's like you both are trying to communicate in two different um, languages, completely two different languages. Imagine you're speaking Chinese and your partner is speaking Igbo. So that's what it looks like. So no matter how much love you give, it might just be not be received in the way that you intend it to be received, and that would be very frustrating. So, word of affirmation, why when you use a love language for a partner that likes word of affirmation, people, they feel encouraged, they feel appreciated. Okay, so that's one of the benefits when you speak the word of affirmation to those people that understands it. It boosts their confidence, it boosts their emotional bond with you. It reduces anxiety. Those are the benefits of speaking your partner's love languages when it comes to word of affirmation. Then acts of service. If your partner speaks out of service, love language is out of service. People like that, they feel loved when you speak their love languages, and it helps them reduce stress. That's one of the benefits of speaking their love language. Okay, it helps them reduce stress and it increases gratitude. Okay, and it builds trust and dependability with your partner. It also gives them mental peace, knowing that you're always there to help them. Okay, through acts of service, through speaking their love language, that is acts of service. Then those ones that speaks physical touch like hugs, cuddling, it directly triggers like hormones, releases oxytocin, commonly known as the love hormone. It affects their emotions. It affects a deep connection, connects them, makes you connect deeply with them, and it heightens their affection towards you. Okay, when you touch them, dopamine is released during this touch, which heightens pleasure and makes both of you feel rewarded. Okay, so both of you are you are being rewarded from this physical touch, and it reduces stress. When you are being touched by your loved one, you feel less stress, and it improves mental health. Physical touch improves mental health. Physical affection lowers heart rate and reduces symptoms like anxiety, depression by increasing the serotonin level on your body. And it also enhances sexual intimacy with your partner. Okay. And for those that speaks their love language is receiving gifts, when people feel loved through receiving gifts, it's just about the thoughts for them. Okay, don't say those ones are gold digger. No, they are not. It's about the thoughts for them. It speaks that they are valued. They feeling gives them value, being valued and cherished. Okay. So it's a symbol of thoughtfulness to them. And it's a reminder that you love them beyond and you always think of them. And it will boost their mood. So, benefits for them, it boosts their mood, it will strengthen your relationship bond. Okay. Then it creates memories. Like me, at some point, I was looking for a memory to hold on to so that I can hold on to my relationship. I didn't find. So, it builds memory. Okay. I remember, oh, that time that he used to buy me. It was always very nice. Okay, that those people that their love language is quality time. When you spend quality time with them, there are several benefits. Okay, there are hormonal happiness, hormonal release of those happiness hormones. Okay, that enhances your connection. Okay, then particularly it gives them joy. Okay, especially when you spend time doing hobbies or traveling together. Okay, so it helps them with emotional stability. um then it builds your relationship, bonding and all that. Okay, gives them a sense of security when you're always with them, when you take them on a good time out, hang out, maybe like a dinner. Then dopamine, the feel good hormone, it's it comes up, and um, it elevates their mood. Okay, it tends to motivate people to have good ideas too. When you have this dopamine in your body, when the hormone is being released, you become creative, funny enough. So when this love hormone is released, your mind starts working on the speed of light and you start getting creative and you start getting, you know, your mind starts working in ways that your heart is pumping, and that's a good thing for your partner. And by understanding each other's love language, it makes your relationship work in harmony, and your body naturally feels good. Okay. So, and it strengthens your relationship, builds trust, improve your emotional well-being. It creates long-lasting intimacy. When you speak your partner's love language consistently, consistency is the key here. When you speak their love language consistently, it elevates their mood, reduces a lot of stress, and creates positive feedback loop. You communicate in a positive way. You won't be hearing the person shouting and nagging and all that, because they're satisfied, they're happy, and your relationship will be wonderful. No heartaches, no lot of pain and all that, because you're speaking their love language. Then common misinterpretation of love languages, what are they? Now let's talk about one of the biggest pitfall, one of the biggest fluke when it comes to misinterpreting love languages. This happens when we assume that our partner love language is same as ours. Okay, so it is not a must that you and your partner speaks the same love languages. Well, it's good when you have the same love language with your partner. But for example, if your partner's love language is physical touch, you might think that cuddling and all that is spending time is their love language, quality time, and they might feel disconnected because they want to sit with you and connect and talk to you. Okay, quality time, talk and liars with you, and you are feeling like you have to touch them and all that, and that's not what they want. Okay, another example is like maybe your partner's love language is receiving gifts, and if you keep telling them I love you, they say I love a good job. Okay, over and over again, it won't mean, not like it won't mean anything to them, but it won't really go as much as you want it to go. And it will be as if you're pouring out your heart, you're pouring out your feelings and everything, and your partner is just being distant for no reason. And you see, it comes to lack of communication, proper communication. So it's really important to not only know your own love language, but also your partner's love language. That's where the magic really happens. Okay, so this video is about knowing the love language now, and it's about those mistakes we usually make. Okay, we would conclude this video in our next episode. There's another episode for love language where we will talk about how to build your love language, how to know your love language, how to connect and understand your partner's love language. Okay, learning to speak their love language in the proper way, and then we'll complete it by the dynamics of how you can apply it in your relationship. So this is part one, and in our next video, we'll be diving deeper into those parts. And when we get there, we'll also talk about when the love language, when you don't know your partner love language, the disadvantages of not knowing your partner's love language. So make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell and leave a comment below. Okay, I'm sure you've learned one or two things from this video about love languages. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in our next